Tubesters, welcome back to another slight work video. Today I will be updating you on Chip Douglas. Okay, might have to excuse me a little bit because I'm on my way in to work or whatever, but I need to inform y'all and keep y'all update with what's going on. So man, let's back all the way up to the day that I actually bought the motor, the LS motor that was going into Chip Douglas. Okay, so I found it on Marketplace. Me and wifey hit the road, took off, go get the motor. Right, I think I did a video on it. If not, it wasn't too much of nothing or whatever. I just went and picked up a motor. Right, so I go to get the motor, and everything was there. All the pieces there. The computer was there. The harness is there. But I didn't use the harness, but the wire harness is there. Everything, right? So, $500. That's what I gave him. Gave him the $500. Brought the motor home. Got it off the truck. Set it in my garage. I want to say within the next 2-3 days, the 5.7 that was inside of Chip Douglas came out, right? I'm talking about wasting no time, right? I want to say the same day that I bought the motor, I went on and ordered my cam and you know, all that kind of stuff or whatever. Mind you, I got a lot of LS stuff laying around anyway, so I was just figuring, hey, it's gonna be a quick, easy, bam, 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 right? Wrong. So I got the motor and I got to looking at it. I'm the type that I'm real picky about my engine bay. It needs to be a little clean. It ain't got to be spotless, but I don't want different color brackets and shit dusty over here. I can't stand that stuff, right? So I ended up cleaning my engine bay after the 5.7 was full. I pressure washed it, cleaned it up real good, oven cleaner, all that good stuff. Then I painted it, right? Looking amazing. Then I found out after, well, right before I got ready to drop the LS motor in, the 5.3 in, that the motor mounts were terrible in that truck anyway. Didn't ever show no signs of it, but they were terrible. So I ended up having to replace those. Replace the original motor mounts. And then, you know, you have to buy the mount adapters or whatever you want to call them, you know, to put the LS motor in. So I ordered some of those. All this stuff I had ordered as soon as I got the motor. So I had this stuff coming in like every day for about 4 days, man. I'm talking about shitload of stuff. So, in the process of waiting on stuff during those days, I got to talking to my homeboy who's actually doing the swap for me, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna clean this motor up some." So I started cleaning the outside, and then I seen some stuff. I took the valley cover off, and we didn't kind of like what we seen, so I ended up pulling the valve covers off, and then I ended up dropping the oil pan on it. We basically broke this damn motor down. I mean, a lot of this stuff had to come out anyway. It was coming off because we were putting the cam in, putting a new cam in it too. So all this stuff being broke down and didn't quite like what I seen, but we cleaned the engine up real good. I'm talking about, I cleaned that thing up real good, man. I put a new oil pan, well, a different oil pan that I had for another project. I put that oil pan on, new gaskets, full 9. I didn't skip any steps, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it right? So I get past that step and I'm like, okay, now we can make some moves and stuff. Engine started going in, right? Loving it. Oh yeah, man, it's starting to look like a truck and all this shit or whatever. I motor in the truck, fuel system ran, everything that needed to be done had been done by done. Anyway, but that's my homeboy name, man. So if you want to swap or whatever, man, you have to bring it to the Middle Georgia area, man, and holler at LSD, LS Dunn, LS Dreads is what we call it. But anyway, we gon' we done got this thing up, ready. It's time to fire this shit up, man. I done bought all this kind of shit. I done bought fluids to put in and everything, man. Got my computer tuned, everything, full 9. Go to fire this bitch up for 2 days and this bitch will not crank. It will not crank, bro. So knowing me, it's not going butter smooth. It started pissing me off. So I immediately tell my homeboy, man, fuck this. Well, forget this truck, forget this motor, all this stuff. Cause mind you now, I had to just got the transmission rebuilt in the truck. That was somewhat of a issue. Damn, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there goes a shot bed from the pad. Look right here. Yeah. But anyway, I had to just got the transmission fixed rebuilt in the truck or whatever, and getting it to butt up. I got the early model 4L60E, so it's the one. It's the transmission with the one-piece housing. The ears on the bottom, it's an ear on the bottom and at the top. The ones at the top was keeping it from buttoning up how it should. So we did some digging and did some research, because I thought I was gonna have to end up buying another transmission. But what a lot of people did was they just shaved those ears off the transmission. No big deal. I'm like, cool, that's great, you know, for the elders and shit to go on and pass it, whatever. Did that. So my partner was like, I'm gonna tell you the type of person he is, man. If it's a problem, he gonna start from A, and he would work his way through Z. And he would work his way from A to Z 5, 6, 7 times before he tell himself, okay, this the issue, right? I don't have no problem with that. I appreciate the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, hey man, I'm gonna put my compression tool on it and see if this damn thing got compression. He did it. I went to work. I said, hey man, the garage is yours, the house is yours, do whatever the fuck you need to do, man. Or whatever you need to do. He hit me up. Nope, I hit him up because I had heard that from him. So I was like, hey man, mind you now, during this time too, I done had some family issues going on with my mom being sick or whatever. Like my dad just died a year ago and I'm still dealing with that. And then my mom turned around and gave me and my sister a real big scare. A real big scare. So I was totally not into trying to focus on it and just put my mind on, damn, I'm finna go through this again. You know what I'm saying? But I tried to stay busy with the truck stuff. But trying to stay busy with the truck stuff when you at a standstill, frustrating as hell. So my partner didn't reach out to me, so I reached out to him and said, hey man, you know, what's up? What's up with the compressor tech? He was like, man, I wasn't gonna say nothing, cause I know what you got going on or whatever. I'm like, man, it's all good, you know, what's up? He was like, man, that motor ain't got no compression, bro. It got some, but not enough to do what it needed to do. That bitch won't even crank. So I'm like, man, you got to be fucking kidding me. Well, you got to be kidding me. So I reached out to the guy that I bought the motor from, and I had a conversation with him, a real short conversation with him. And he was stand-up dude, man. Like, I just talked to him last night, right? I paid him $500 for this motor, and what he was doing is, what he's been doing for the last 2 weeks is, he's trying to find me another motor to replace that one, right? So I'm like, cool, you know what I'm saying? Cool, I can get with that. But within them 2 weeks, bro, I'm like, all right, man, I could have been when and bought me a motor by 9. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So I reached out to him like, hey, man, look, me waiting on you to get a motor is very time consuming. It's eating up the time on my homeboy, all this kind of stuff, whatever. So what do you say if I find a motor and you just put a little something towards it? I ain't looking for you to replace the whole 5 and all that kind of stuff, whatever, because if I'm gonna keep the motor, it's some stuff that I can use off of, you know what I'm saying? Like whole front accessory drive, but it's a bunch of stuff on there that I can use or whatever. So I ain't looking for him to replace the whole 5 or whatever. So we got to talking, and we agreed on $350. Cool, I'm with it, man. So I'm gonna knock that off. You know what, I'm gonna spend a little more money this time on the motor, but this motor that I'm buying now, I got some familiarities with it. And by that, I mean, I'm 100% sure that this motor is running and it's running fine, all right? It's actually in another project car to a truck, but the dude just decided to upgrade from the 5.3 and shot to a 6.2, and it's already at his house, ready to be dropped in. So within, I give him a week and a half before he pulled that motor out or whatever, and I get it, all right? I'm finna go ahead and get this 5.3 that's in my truck now out of there. Go ahead and take it back out of the truck, pull the cam out of it, and I'm gonna put my cam back into this other 5.3 that I got coming to me. I landed it for a good price, and the guy that I'm getting it from is a solid stand-up guy too. So we're gonna hope that this here works out. I hope this is it, right? So in the meantime, I'm finna check stuff like, I'm just finna start doing little small stuff to the truck. My heater core, what else? There was something else I said I was finna do to that truck, but I wrote it down and it's at the house or whatever. But it's just some little bitty small stuff, whatever. Basically just something to keep me busy, really. But that's where I am with the update on Chip Douglas. In the meantime, I think the truck is gonna come out very nice. I know I just got it sprayed some months ago. I don't even know how long, maybe 4 months, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I say around about 4 months or whatever. And my paint man has already pressured me on my ass about switching it up. Somebody say, hey man, you're getting a new motor, so you might as well get some new paint too. I'm like, man, that don't make sense, but okay, whatever paint do, you know, like I own paint, but okay, whatever paint, man. But yeah, I'm not gonna say for sure that I am gonna do it, because I like my color on my truck, man. It ain't too much for me. I'm not real flashy with the colors and all that kind of stuff, man. I just want a solid put together truck, and that's what I'm after. So I might rock the brown this summer, and I might change it up next summer or the end of this summer. I don't know, man. The turnaround on it be real fast, because of course you ain't won't hardly be no body work or nothing like that going on. Ain't nothing happened to the truck since then. A few scratches from doing a damn LS swap after I got it painted, like. But other than that, man, I mean, we solid. We in there. As of right now, I think we are probably 6, 7 strong with the OBS shit right now. Yeah, man, this shit gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna see if I can. Well, it's raining today, but I might see if I can get some footage tomorrow morning. My homeboy that was swapping his truck at the same time as mine, man. He is a swap. He had to go through 2 motors too, man, because the motor that he had, as soon as he got damn fired the damn thing up, I think some messed up in it. I can't remember what he said. but he had an issue with his, man. So I'm like, man, we just ain't having no luck with this LS stuff. But that's one thing my homeboy did tell me. He was like, man, oh, it's gonna be hiccups and it's gonna be some frustration, but that's just part of it. Make you appreciate it more on the back end. And I'm starting to see exactly what he was talking about. But man, shout out to that boy too, man. Shout out to you, Dred, man. I appreciate you, boy. You and Bud. Appreciate you, Bud. Y'all boys went over and beyond. Over and beyond. I understand, I know. I owe y'all some dinner, man. I cook, bro. Golly. I cook, man. So just give me your menu and I cook. I ain't doing no damn Thanksgiving, Bud. I know that's you. You want a whole damn turkey and some mac and cheese and dressing and come on, man. Shit. Well, yeah, man. This has been the update on the LS swap for Chip Douglas. I know I done disappointed a lot of y'all with the time frame and stuff like that. Hell, I am too. But give me time, man. We working on it, bro. I don't see nothing, ain't no more hiccups and shit I don't see available. I don't see too much more that could be in the way now. I mean, shit, everything running and in place except for the motor. Wire harness there, everything there, man. So everything in place. So until then, it's light work and I'm out.